This video aims to cover the 2 post-credits scenes from the recently released Doctor Strange sequel. Now, I plan to keep this video strictly about the post-credits and any relevant information required for clarification. This is of course to avoid any other major spoilers. But regardless, here's the obligatory, hey, spoiler alert! I'm about to spoil Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, specifically the post-credits, 2 credits. The first scene finds Dr. Stephen Strange taking a stroll in his civilian clothes in New York City. Forget about it, he's probably thinking.
Forget about it!
When he's stopped in his tracks by Clea, as played by Charlize Theron. She says, "You've caused an incursion, and we're gonna fix it. Unless you're afraid." To which Strange responds by having his newly acquired third eye open on his forehead to the sound of a sweet guitar lick and following her into another dimension. Potentially the dark dimension. This is presumably for further adventures and maybe romance, ? For clarification's sake, in the comics, Clea is actually the niece of Dormammu, Dormammu also being the villain from the first Doctor Strange movie. She was born in the dark dimension but came across a dimension-hopping Doctor Strange and they ended up teaming up, falling in love, and eventually marrying. She also became the Sorcerer Supreme of the Dark Dimension and eventually replaced Stephen Strange as the Sorcerer Supreme on Earth after his death, which happened in 2021. He's still dead at the moment in the comics, the mainline version at least, but probably not for long, I'd imagine. The second post-credits scene is a callback to an earlier scene with Bruce Campbell as a pizza popper cart owner who Strange made beat himself up. Supposedly for 3 weeks, but he stops hitting himself, which meant that spell maybe lasted only a few hours at most. Anyways, he's relieved that it's all over, looking directly into the camera and also saying something to that effect. There's actually a couple of moments in this movie where characters break the 4th wall, seemingly looking directly at the audience. What does this mean? Well, we'll be discussing that in detail on our podcast, The Weekly Planet. We're going to be doing a full spoiler review, getting into all the things that we liked, all the things that we didn't, the cameos, the different dimensions, the ramifications for the future, and more. As mentioned, that is out Monday, but it actually comes out a day early over at bigsandwich.co, which is our own private Patreon, because it's our platform, we own it, and it's a really simple way if you do want to support whatever this is. There's a bunch of bonus stuff, including exclusive movie commentaries, bonus podcasts, early videos, and more. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and leave a comment, I guess, and a like. Because, you know, I'm keeping it brief, and I think that's important. I'm just like, bam, this is the thing that happened. Unless you wanted more detail, in which case, the podcast thing. And also subscribe here, I guess, because, you know, there's a bunch more stuff like this, but, you know, with effort, if you're into that kind of thing. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.